We all love cars and we take very good care of them. But do we take care of our car tires? I doubt. How often do we check our air pressure? The tire air pressure, maybe once in a month, maybe twice. But is that enough? Perhaps no. Before we start on a trip, do we check our air pressure? Maybe on a long trip we may check, but necessarily it may not be done for a short trip, the daily short trips. Even on the long trip, we get the air pressure checked in between our journey, which is actually not recommended. Air pressure, the tire air pressure has to be checked early in the morning, preferably within 2 kilometers from where you start your journey to get the accurate tire air pressure. This particular device is used to check the thread depth in a tire, and this particular product is made by ITC England. How we check is we place it inside the groove of the tire and we slightly move, and then we take the measurement. A depth of 8 mm, which is reasonably good, and once it reaches below 2 mm, it states that you need to get your tire replaced. This particular device is a digital device and it can be used to monitor both the tire pressure and the thread depth. Let's take a look how. In this it states 7.8 mm. And how do we monitor air pressure tire? Let's see how. We just on the device, we remove the cap and then we insert it. You can see it shows an air pressure of 30.5. It's a slightly low, which you need to get it topped up. Tires are designated under 3 types. We have the numeric, the metric, and the alpha numeric. Most of the radial tires seen in cars today are of the metric designation. The earlier tube type tires used to be of the numeric, and application specific tires are an alpha numeric. This is the tire size, 235/65 R17. 235 is the width of the tire, is the width, and 65 is the aspect ratio or the percentage of the width 235, which gives the height of the sidewall. R stands for the construction, radial, and 17 is the diameter of the wheel in inches. The 3 T's of the tire. We have the tread wear, the traction, and the temperature. This tire has got a tread wear of 400, which is considerably good when compared to a tread wear of 100, which wears out quickly. And the traction is AA, which provides very good traction, unlike the traction C, which is less. And the temperature is also very good, which is A, unlike the temperature C. Then we have the DOT marking, Department of Transport marking. Here in this tire you can see the Department of Transport marking 8F, which stands for the plant code or the factory code, and 81 is the tire size code, and 5120 is the manufacturing week, 51 is the week, 51st week in the year 2020. This is how you find out when the tire was made, the manufacturing date of the tire. There is yet another description on the sidewall of the tire, the plies, the thread The thread consists of 2 polyesters plus 2 steel plus nylon. The sidewall 2 polyesters. This tire is got a marking which states maximum load 900 kgs at 51 psi pressure. This may not be the actual, and it may vary from manufacturer to manufacturer, vehicle manufacturer to manufacturer. SUV tires. There are 3 types of SUV tires. We have the HT tires, which are basically the highway tires. Then we have the mud tires, the empty tires, and AT tires, the all-terrain tires. The highway tires ensures a smooth ride, but it's mainly meant to be used on tarred roads, unlike the off-road tires, which is the mud terrain tires. Whereas the all-terrain tires can be used for slight off-roading also, but not for a major off-road. This tire has got a marking which says M plus S, which can be used both on mud and snow. But you should not get carried away by that, because snow, for snow purpose, there is snow specific tires which has got a marking like 3 peak M snowflake. One marking will be provided next to M and S. Those tires are specifically designed for snow applications. The next marking is the load index and the speed rating. 79 is the load index of the tire, which states the maximum load the tire can withstand, and H is the speed rating, the maximum speed at which the tire can run. This particular thread pattern is the symmetric thread design, and as you can see, the thread design on the outer and the inner are just the same, and hence it can be used on both sides, unlike the asymmetric tires, which can only be used on the side specified, because asymmetric tires have got a marking which stays outside and inside. But in symmetric tires like these, there are no markings and it can be used on both the sides, because the thread pattern on both sides are the same. In directional tires, there is a direction in which, and there will be a marking which states in the direction which moves forward, the tire needs to be placed in that particular direction. In asymmetric thread tires, one side faces outwards and it's got a marking on the sidewall which states side facing outwards, and the inside is also got a marking which says inside. Asymmetric tires are the only tires which have got markings which states the inside and the outside portion. Asymmetric tires have got thread design. The thread pattern is different. The two sides have got two different thread designs. From the center to the inner side, it's got a different thread pattern, and from the center to the outer, it's got a different thread pattern. I hope you would have liked watching my video. Please do like and subscribe my channel to watch new videos. Thank you.